So, first thing this morning, I wake up. I may or may not have the world's smallest high definition camera on its way. But hear me out. So I wake up and I get my phone, I get a cup of coffee, and I put the earbud in and I open it up, and there's a short. And it's like a keychain camera. And that's where the Forever Young song like got stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And they're playing Forever Young, and it's like advertisement, it's like product placement for this little thing. And I guess the idea behind it is not only is it the world's smallest high definition camera, but the photos it takes and videos look like back in the day or whatever. So it's like a nostalgic kind of, yeah. And it was only $29.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so they got me, and I was like, I ain't even got the crust out of my eyes yet, and I'm like, get my debit card out.
Buy now.
Yeah, and I'm like, I want the world's smallest camera. I'll put that on my keychain.
I make poor decisions in those like early morning or late at night. Like when I told you I ordered Christmas after you went to bed.
Yeah, and then you're like, Dave, don't be mad, but got Christmas taken care of. I'm like, what did we get our kids? Anyway, but yeah, I want to play with that camera, and you can put like a 128 gigabyte thing in it, but it's like, I'm probably gonna break it and lose it, but.
Oh, well, I don't want to say.
Or I could do some 007.
Yeah.
Hey. Right? Oh my god, dude. I love the hat. Whoa. Random animals.
Random.
Gail now she just darts in. And that's good. Now she's just gonna stand in there and meow over and over. Are you gonna go get her or what? Yeah. Okay. I'll get the car going and get him in there. Right, and we're off. Shh, I'm live, babe. Don't say anything crazy. Listen, I am proud of you. You have a quarter tank of gas. How much is that till empty?
I don't know, but I'm balling.
Balling, baby.
Lightweight.
That's not enough.
You know what?
to
It's
get.
crazy. I have noticed, like, because I'll leave the car running when I go get him. And like, I left the car running another time to do something. And I'm like, man, this is a nice life. I got enough gas to, like, just leave the car running and the air go on or the heat on while I'm running. And
It's the little things that matter.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, what is it, like $1.50 to leave it running from there? Like, what, buddy? All right, do you have your license?
Yeah.
We're putting this thing in your name, right? I don't want to. Yeah. Let's do it. It's early, buddy. On a Saturday. Are you confused? Where are we going on Saturday morning? I don't think he cares.
No.
I know you said he didn't want to go anywhere, but for me, he acted like he did.
I don't know. I think it's because I'm the one that gets him dressed for school. I don't know. I told him there was no school.
See there? That guy running? That chick running? I need to get out and run, don't I? Ba-ding.
No, I don't. They look so pained, and they look.
Yeah, their faces look miserable.
Yeah, and I just don't understand. Like, is it just for cardio? Like, can you just run in place in your house? You have to go out in public and look like you're dying?
Wasn't there some study that like treadmill running really like is bad on something?
I mean,
Or I just made that up.
you might have made it up, but I was ready to be like, it's got to be bad on your joints, like your knees.
Yeah, but then also I guess running would be, but running in place has to be weird. But
I mean, I think, you know, obviously humans were by design able, you know, to run, created able to run, but I don't think you're supposed to do it like all the time,
yeah, true.
incessantly. I could be wrong.
What about the people with like the Peloton bikes in their house and they have like some screen that makes them feel like they're riding a bike through the Sahara or whatever? Like, who was I watching just the other
Those
day?
are like rich people problems.
Yeah, well, somebody just the other day was like, they said they dress up in the whole thing with like the little tiny shoes, like hard shoes and spandex and all that just to get on their bike in their house.
Strange.
This is a little bit of a cell phone because I actually wear click-in shoes on the Peloton bike when I'm exercising sometimes, but I don't wear spandex, and I'm in the comfort of my own home.
I mean, I get it. Self-care, if it helps you out.
Well, that's this vision I had with this losing weight thing was like, I want to put on sweatpants and a hoodie and go running for a minute.
Cole will go with you.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this guy?
Yeah, that's sad. What do you do though? I mean, if you stopped and gave that guy $100,
Yeah.
you know, he'd be tweaking.
If I had to guess, I don't know that he'd be tweaking. Like, I just looked at him and my initial thought
Alcohol.
is maybe alcohol, but definitely mental health. So like he
The hair.
probably needs like a good mental health facility where they can get him shaved up, cleaned up, get him on some meds, get him 3 hots in the bed.
Won't help him.
Their mental health outweighs their drug addiction. You know what I mean? And so then they would be primarily like need mental health services. And there's other people that their drug addiction outweighs their mental health, and so it's just like a matter of.
All right. Just got a message. Yeah. He sold it.
Are you serious?
No.
Don't do that. You're such a dick. Oh my god.
Your face, you were like,
I hate
that was a
you.
good exercise.
What did he say?
It's a good exercise for your face.
Did he say something?
No, I didn't get a message at all.
I hate you.
Say hi, Bubba. Okay. Where'd your hat go?
I took it off. No, I just wanted to be comfortable.
How's he supposed to match me? Alright, so I do have to shut this off though because of GPS. I know the next turn, but I don't know anything past that. This is that part where I'm like, I know that I've made it very clear over and over that, like, hey, you do know a notary that can do this on Saturday, right? And yeah. But now I'm just like, what if he says no? But that thing's sharp,
Yeah.
ain't it?
Yeah.
It's a good looking. If you get weirded out, like I say, you can follow us. Oh, where's that money at?
I got it. I don't think they're weird.
No, it seemed like a normal.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have us come to their house. So.
Yeah. Do you want it?
Yeah. With the
Can we put it in park, babe? There's a dog. Be careful.
It looks like a big dog.
Yeah, it's a German Shepherd, black one.
Let me leave it running for you.
Yeah.
You got a full tank. Hey, buddy. Are you nice?
Hello.
You seem nice. Yeah, he seems really nice. Yeah, that thing's clean.
Yeah.
A little wrap. I don't want to show it to you guys just yet. I had a little crack in the windshield. But we're gonna knock on the door. This is a small dent. It's clean for what it is. Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Hope you don't mind. I do a little bit of YouTube stuff. I was
you're
recording some of it. My name's James. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's literally, I've been driving it since my dad had it for a little bit, and then I took it over and
Yeah.
I took care of it as best as I could. I love the car. Just got a family now. So.
Be a good starter car. It's for our son. He's 17 and
Yeah, perfect.
stuck on this type of car. You know, I joked in one bit that it was like, he wants a, like, who doesn't? You know what I mean? Like every young boy. But it's hard to find that medium because you don't want like some, yeah.
That's why I like this.
Yeah, V6.
This is my favorite car I ever had, by far.
It's gonna be emotional.
Not emotional, but yeah.
It is kind of hard to let stuff go
It
sometimes.
really is. I could have kept this thing forever.
I've found so many too, and there's been so many sketchy,
Yeah.
and that's why I had you
I've
call
had
me
so
that
many
night.
messages just that were
It's
even
a-
sketchy. I'm
It's
like,
frustrating, isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
And then, like, just to be honest, we like, saw the house. We're like, okay, he looks like he's not.
They seem normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't seem like we're gonna be.
Hostage and
Yeah.
so that's why I told him, I'm like,
I didn't even take my license plate off yet. I didn't even realize
I
that.
watch way too much Dateline. We
Yeah,
watch-
exactly. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Those shows mess up your
I
head.
thought the same thing with like when I was
It's
like when they
sad.
show up.
Yeah, it's sad trying to like we have
I
a
may-
go kart we're trying to
It's a
sell,
little
and I'm
faded.
like,
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I may
Yeah.
peel that off.
I was debating what to do with it.
Yeah,
but
I
then-
got a heat gun. Probably take
Yeah.
that off. Yeah, the only thing I've seen is there's like a little dent on that other side, and then like the windshield needs
Yeah,
replaced. But
yeah.
that's the way my truck is too.
I've been
unfortunately.
driving it with that for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, that's the way my
Yeah.
truck is. I'm like, it doesn't bother
So
me
do I
anymore.
want to pay $300 to replace the windshield? I could see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tried to get my insurance company to do mine, and they were like,
Yeah, I never did that.
the deductible was more than what the windshield was. I'm like, that doesn't
Exactly.
make any sense. So is it repainted up here just a little bit?
yeah.
you-
It is. Hit a deer a couple years back.
It didn't salvage it
Dad
though?
did it all. What?
It didn't salvage it though?
No,
like,
no.
nice. Well,
I did this. I replaced that. I just put the blacked out on the front.
it's pretty straight though. It looks straight.
Yeah.
You mind if I
That was
pop
the
the hood or?
mechanic, he did it.
You
Yeah,
might-
man, you can.
Pretty clean in here too, babe.
Yeah, I cleaned it out. I played softball, so it was real dirty. No,
I'm gonna have to get your YouTube channel before I leave too.
all right.
What's the name of it?
It's actually my name. It's Trevor Esterkamp.
Oh,
I
that'll
think
be
it's
easy to
music,
find.
maybe.
Trevor Esterkamp Music.
Yeah.
And thanks.
No problem, bud.
Sick.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Mine stereo works. It's got a little bit of shake to it. It's gonna need some tires, that's very common for a car that I guess he got a new car and this one's been sitting. But overall, it's a solid car, man. Runs good. It feels firm. I mean, let go of the wheel. It's driving straight. Just kind of those simple things that you look for in a car. And it was really cool. Dude is a country singer that I bought the car from. And here's a clip of him singing.
Since the last time together down in Florida.
If you guys want to give him a follow, help him out. I mean, a man with a talent like that, it just confuses you. And here lately, more than ever, I have found channels of people that are uber talented. But then you look at their numbers and it's just sad because, and for one reason or another, people just aren't engaging. Obviously though, this platform is saturated. I mean, there is so many people on here clawing and trying to make something of themselves. But anyway, car acquired. We are currently on our way to well, that is a vibration. Need some tires. I mean, you know, when you buy used, it is what it is. I'm not knocking the guy at all, man. Really cool guy. Because it's an awkward situation, right? Especially, I mean, when you buy private and you're meeting somebody, and I've talked to so many different scammers in the last few months trying to get this car, that when you finally do get there, it felt so good for it to just be a nice, down-to-earth guy, country singer, sick, right? Talking about Nashville, which I was just there recently. Man, really cool guy. Kind of knocked the edge off, so it wasn't so awkward anymore. We rode together down to the bank, signed it over. I wonder if there's a CD in here. Nah, can't get that lucky. Come on, brother. Should have left one of your CDs in here so I can listen to your music. Big free promotion, right? Anyway, we're going to the beauty store. I guess there's a Sally's in Maysville she wants to buy something from. We're gonna catch lunch. And then I'm gonna see if I can get Mama Bear to drive this back the rest of the way to the spot where we're gonna hide it. And guess down below what kind of car it is. I haven't said yet, nor have I shown too many details of it. So see if you can guess what it is, man. I'll see you guys at lunch.
So,
Handsome.
you get Cash App yet? No. You said you get Cash
Just
App
little
yet?
chips and salsa, and I got just a salad, which wasn't easy. It's the first time I've ever seen a tumbleweed menu.
What are you?
And there was a lot of really good looking stuff on there, like fat boy stuff for sure, but just got a salad. I got some avocados on there. Yours does look way better though. All right, let's say grace. You know how much the old me wants to eat that taco that you're just gonna let the universe have?
I'm gonna take it home with me.
Oh, okay, yeah, do
Yeah.
that. Didn't even finish all my salad. I ate all the avocado out of
I
it.
have to find out how to make these. Like, it
I
can't
feel like
be
it's good for you.
that complicated.
Yeah, that thing looks really good. What's
I don't
in
know
it?
what the sauce. There's like big slices of avocado, chicken, lettuce, and then pico, and whatever that sauce is what makes it really magical.
Right. And you're just gonna take it home, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. You know, it's funny though, and that's the kind of luck I have. It's not gonna be.
It's not gonna travel well.
No, but and I know this sounds petty,
You take
but
a bite of it?
no.
You should just try it.
Oh.
You might as well just one bite. It's not gonna.
I just ate a whole salad. I actually kind of feel full where I've not been eating as much, but there'll be certain things like that, and it's the sauce is the only thing I like about it. And I'll get it, and they'll forget to put the sauce on or something, and it's like someone's gonna jump. Right. It's there's I can't even think of what the item's called, but it was recently I did that, and they forgot the one thing I like about it. And I was like, well, this sucks. But then you sound like a princess crybaby for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Karen. That's a good way to put it. But I can't believe this guy's got chips and gummy bears left. Hey, your hair's falling out, dude. Can mommy fix your hair?
Hey, these people probably don't.
Yeah, they don't know us, buddy.
They probably don't want you right in their face.
Are we gonna buy a few of those, I guess? Whoa, it's raining. What if it was raining these kind of balls? I'm not sure what they're called. Is it hard to hold 4 of them? I would imagine. Looks like pom-poms, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh, can you put it back? Thank you. You looking at your missing tooth? Came with a half a tank of gas, baby. Can't beat that. I don't know how to work that thing. I've just figured out that it's a touchscreen, but I still don't get it. We are hitting the road back toward the homestead. Well, actually, we're gonna obviously hide this out at my shop. It is an hour and 15-minute drive to my shop, which would be a good test to see how this thing does. An hour and 15-minute ride is a pretty decent ride for, you know, a test, I guess you would say, to see if a car is worthy or not. That shake from the beginning is working itself out, which I assumed it would. Anytime you let a car set for so long, there's like flat spots, I guess, on the tires where it was sitting, and sometimes it takes a minute for those tires to get round again. But I know Mama Bear, and she's gonna want to get him new tires, and we definitely gotta get this windshield fixed. The windshield in my truck, oddly enough, has been cracked for a year, but it doesn't bother me, and it's on the passenger side. I can't even see it really, unless I let one of the boys drive or her, and I'm sitting over there. Then I'm like, this does kind of suck. But I know her; she's gonna want to get that, and I don't blame her. I'm gonna do a lot of the elbow grease side of this. I want to detail it outside and in. I'm gonna see if I can get the rims looking really nice again. There's like brake dust. People kill me with that, man. They just let brake dust sit on wheels. But you know, you always got to remind yourself that cars don't mean the same thing to certain people as it does to others. You know, like to me, a car means so much to me that I want to get that brake dust off, or I want to do this and that. And to this guy, this was probably just a way for him to get around. He said that they actually owned a record label down in Nashville, and this was their car to go back and forth to Nashville. So a lot of the miles on it are highway miles, which is super cool. There's a pretty cool way you could figure that out by engine hours. If your car is new enough to where it'll display engine hours and idle hours, you could kind of there's an equation you could do and find out the average mile per hour, which would lead you to whether or not it's all highway or not for the most part. But yeah, overall happy with the purchase, man. It's a fun day so far. It was kind of hard, and it was everything to me in my mind right now is weight loss. So I'm trying to chase Finley through this clothing store that she wanted to stop at in Maysville, and I'm trying to turn sideways, and I think I'm skinnier than I am, and I'm like knocking clothes off and just hitting racks and stuff. But as you guys seen, man, that little salad, that was all I had. That's 2 days in a row that all I had was a small salad for lunch. And there's probably some of you right now that's going, well, yeah, that's actually a pretty good sized lunch. I don't even want to tell you guys what I used to eat. Oh, it's gross, man. It's pretty gross. Well, I'll give you one example. I went for lunch to the Wings, etc., and got a loaded nacho, which is like a sharing dish, right? This is for like, hey, me and 4 buddies are drinking margaritas and sharing this loaded nacho thing. But I would eat a whole loaded nacho thing to myself and like 8 boneless wings, and then go back to work. and just feel miserably sick. And actually, there's a couple guys in the comment section that are going to do this journey with me, hopefully. They said they were, and I'll keep up with you. I'll ask you the same thing. I'll be looking for you in the chat or shouting you out on here on videos. But I'm thinking every 5 days or so, I'll reweigh myself to see where I'm at. This is going to be a big part of it. It's going to be a lot of work to get this thing turned around. We got till Christmas though, so we can do it. All the little things that need to be done. Like I say, the hard part's going to be the elbow grease that I'm going to have to put into it. There's a little bit, just the normal stuff, like the under plastics, whatever you call that, up front. There's a little bit there that needs to be done, and it's usually those little clips. They look like a Phillips screw, but they're plastic, and when you screw them in, it spreads open the clip and holds it in. I've done that a million times. I put a whole new front end on a car, which was one of my YouTube series back in the day, was rebuilding the front end of a Chrysler 200. So ain't nothing I can't handle, man. But by the time this thing goes to its rightful owner, it's going to be the nicest form it can be, and that makes me happy. And I'm super proud of us as a family, as a whole. And yeah, man, and I love you guys, and you guys give me the drive to keep on coming out and being the best me I can be, because I'm on camera, baby. Did that rhyme a little bit? Woo! I'll see you guys at the shop. Well, I am almost to my shop, and the thing did just fine. So it just made the hour and 15-minute trek, not a single hiccup. Nothing happened at all. I mean, it seems perfectly fine. Yeah. I'm gonna see if Mama Bear wants to drive it for a minute real quick, and then we're gonna head to the house and see what else we're gonna get into. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. It feels really good to be in the place we are. We're very blessed to be in the place that we are, to be able to do the things that we're doing for our family. And I hope that our family has many more blessings to come. And I truly mean that. And I hope the same for every one of you guys. And listen, if Gotcha Man ever gets on top, I ain't gonna forget anybody. I ain't one of those type, man. I'll remember each and every one of you guys and help when I can. The one thing that I can't figure out is it should have remote start. It should. Should start any minute now. It should have it. I don't know why it wouldn't. It should. Like that. We made it back to the house. I am doing the obvious, heading to the grocery store. And whatever. We walked in and she's like, oh shoot, you know what we forgot? But I kind of wanted to go anyway because I want to get some sort of meat to put on the grill. And every now and again I want to do that, just celebrate a little bit. I won't mention how much it costs or how much it's going to set me back. Gee whiz, nah. We picked on that lady from Wisconsin for like a week straight. I love you. I hope you're still in here. No hard feelings. And I like that, honestly. I would love for you guys to poke a little bit of fun at me, man. It's fun. But I want to go get something to put on the grill. Even steak is like, red meat is part of a lot of diets, and I don't think it's going to hurt me or fatten me up any. But I'm just going to eat that and one side. Hopefully some sort of a vegetable or something like asparagus or broccoli or something like that. I'm serious, man. I'm going to keep this thing going. And I just asked the boys if they're going to play basketball with me here in a minute and do some push-ups. They said yeah. So what more could you ask for? I feel so content right now in my life and my family and everything. I mean, my little boy's growing up. That's the only thing that kind of makes me sad a little bit, to see how big he looks. But man, he's beautiful. I feel like when you're in a good place in life, all of a sudden, like, good people start coming in your life as well. Like this new young man that just started for me last week that had like the little bit of a driver's license scare. Great kid, man. And I believe he's going to do well and he's going to go far. And like I tell all these guys, I want them to eventually take my job, right? I want you to work your way up. Take my job. Because if you take mine, that means I've moved up a step. It's the natural progression of things. Some people, when you say that, they go, what? Take your job? Just because they're not there mentally, man. If you're not continuing to think how you can grow, then you're just stagnant, and life is way too short to be stagnant. Each day we're alive is one less day we have on this earth. and I want to continue to grow. I want to have a great time with my family. I love my family. I love the people around me. I love what I do. This is an even better outlet, man. Like, just to be able to scroll through, you have no idea how thankful I am that I could scroll through several comments daily and listen to your guys' stories and feedback and words of encouragement. Man, it's so lucky. I don't even feel like I deserve that. The way I lived the first half of my life, I kind of probably don't. But anyway, yeah, we made it back home. The top secret mission is over. It's stored at a top secret location. That may be the thumbnail, as I do some sort of like top secret Mission Impossible thing. I definitely can't do the actual thing as a thumbnail because the boys wouldn't even have to watch my video then. They just scroll through it in the feed and see it. But speaking of the boys, we pull in, and times are so weird nowadays, but like you Christmas shop online and the stuff comes so quick and we're always running, but we pull in and there's this giant box of one of their Christmas presents laying right in front of the door, and we're just like, oh gosh. Like, thank God that they didn't pound on the door like they did the other day whenever I was interviewing my sister, and they came and demanded a signature, and it kind of says what's on it sometimes. But what a weird time to be alive, right? Could you imagine that whenever we were kids, if the gifts showed up at the house without the parents carrying them in to hide them? It's kind of strange, isn't it? Speaking of that, my sister started to say it, and I kind of talked over a little bit or just changed the subject pretty quick, but she said that, y'all remember that year we got a bar of soap and a towel and a washcloth? And she wasn't kidding. One year my parents, they said it was a joke, but they had wrapped that up, which I will say the way they landed the joke, like the way their punchline, it was spot on, because you know how when you're a kid and you just want to open one of the presents so bad that's under the tree, and my mom got us good. And it's pretty funny now that you look back on it and think about it, but we were like, can we please open just one? They were like, well, I tell you what, if you clean, you know, they had this list of chores, you know, do your rooms, do the bathrooms, do the house, you know, whatever, do all this stuff, then you can open one present. And we went at it, buddy. We were cleaning, working up a sweat cleaning. And then we got everything done, and she handed us all one apiece. We opened it up, and it was a bath towel. And she said, now go take a shower. I mean, now that's how you land a joke, or a tro, if you will. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna go in here to the grocery store. Another day down, day 52, baby. What are the odds of that I meet a freaking country singer on this mission today? And I subbed to his channel. He gave me a sub back. And speaking of, that's a little, I guess, hint of what the videos are going to be about the days coming. Is I need to move the needle a little bit with this sub count. I've been at like 5,200 and some odd something for a long enough. I mean, it needles its way up a little bit one by one, but we need a boost in that, and I think I know a way to do it. But in the meantime, I love you guys. Let's get Christmas finished. Let's get top secret missions, more of those in, I guess. And let's pay that truck off, baby. Woo!